Hello, people of the internet. I'm the man with the plan, and welcome back to the Kilmac League. We've got some interesting matchups here looking at this schedule. But we begin with Tesco Valley Big Wanderers and Rainbow Hall FC. And this was a game that surprisingly ended 0-0. Mo Salah had a brilliant chance at the end of the game, but I don't know what happened that he just put it wide. Anyway, it's a disappointing result for Tesco for sure, but Rainbow Hall will be delighted with themselves for being able to hold on. Mo Salah, though, I feel that he should have won the game there for Tesco with that last shot. We move on to AS Flavins and TFR 55. Now, this was a game that Flavins won narrowly last time out, and they'd be hoping they could repeat it, and it looked like they were on their way to doing so, and Teresa Keane put the ball away in the 24th minute to make it 1-0 to the home side. But Real 55 have come a long way since the first half of the season, and rising highest above everyone, it was Scott Bodrum, who's been having a great impact since he signed for them at the start of the second half of the season. And then that somehow stayed out. That was a pretty wild shot. But anyway, 1-1 to score, and I think it's fair to say that was a fair result for all involved. We move on then to Bayern Kilmeaden and Greenway Astros, and I thought this would be two teams with somewhat of a chance. Bayern Kilmeaden more so. So Bayern Kilmeaden would have been the favourites to head into this game, but amazingly, Greenway Astros brought their A game, and Adam Carney was the first to score. Really, just powerful shot there. But yeah, excellent work from him. And then Wayne Rooney trying to cut inside, and he plays in Adam Carney again, and Adam taps it in at the bottom corner, making it 2-0. And you know, this is where the game started to kind of get away from. That was a brilliant through ball there, by the way, and brilliant one-touch finish. But yeah, Adam's already on a hat-trick after 49 minutes, and as I said, the first half of the game wasn't entirely out of Bayern Kilmeaden's reach. They did come back against Portlaw, but this is where you kind of started to realise that things might not go as smoothly as planned for the cheesy boys. But yeah, they still had to try to get back in this game, and that resulted in a few more mistakes, like this one here. And Zach Elbazetti amazingly got through, and he's trying to play through Adam Carney, who gets his fourth goal of the game. He's having a pretty good run so far. This game has been brilliant for him. And then Zoe K getting forward in the last minute, shoots, blocked. Wayne Rooney scoring the most spastic goal I think I've ever seen. Now, that's a contentious claim given some of the goals that have been scored in the Kilmac League so far. And then Zoe K gets her goal after missing earlier on in the game. So it's 6-0. It's a fairly it's a fairly big thumping, and I think Bayern Kilmeaden are going to have to do a lot to move on from this. We didn't see any more goals, so that's the way the game finished. It's like you got fairly hammered, and there's no way. Excuse me, I'm tired. There's no way of sugarcoating that. You just got absolutely fucking torn apart. And speaking of games where I expected it to be one-sided, CF Dungarvan and Kildisco produced one of the most interesting games of the tournament. It was a freak accident in defence that allowed Kildisco in, and he wasted no chance that he was given today. Let me tell you that, and that was the first of many that he took, and he made it 1-0. But it got a lot worse for CF Dungarvan, as Garrett Muller was able to beat the defence again, and he fires home a powerful shot to make it 2-0, and all of a sudden Dungarvan getting worried, and then trying to get their Niamh Briggs can't get to Kildisco, and then Eugene Power is played in to make it 3-0, and it's really not looking good. Like the defence is just getting beaten to every ball. They're second best. 3-0 at half time, trying to get back in the game, but it only ends up getting worse for Dungarvan as Garrett Muller finds the back of the net to make it 4-0. In fairness, they did get a goal back there, Dungarvan, that was Sean O'Neill, I believe, with the goal. But they would need a lot more than that if they were to get back in this game. And Kildisco were determined to hold on to their lead, and they actually increased it to make it 5-1. So yeah, this is something pretty spectacular. So Dungarvan's title chances were already dealt a severe blow, but Kildisco actually added a sixth goal. And it was pretty incredible, I have to say. I did not expect anything close to this. I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, now in fairness, they did score a second goal, and it was Sean O'Neill again. It was scrappy, but he's 6-2 getting 6-1. However, it is, undoubtedly just a devastating blow for Dungarvan, and it's going to be interesting to see how they recover. We move on now to a very highly anticipated game between Century United and Kilmacthomas AFC. This was a game I was personally looking forward to. I thought this could be a really interesting game that could go a long way towards deciding who would win at the end of the season. And it was Century who had the lion's share of the chances in the opening half, and Benito Mussolini doing well to dispossess the Kilmac defence there and finally slotting the ball away into the bottom left hand corner to give Century the 1-0 lead. That is something that they will cherish very much. And then another defensive mistake allowed Benito to pick up the ball. This time he wasn't the one who was scoring, he played it in, and it was Spoderman who managed to just sort of bundle it into the net in the 53rd minute. So 2-0 to Centra, and at this stage there was a real feeling around at the top of the road that they could actually pull off the win here. But Centra weren't done, and they were never a team to rest on their laurels. And Dennis Bergkamp, one of the goals of the season, I think that is just a fantastic finish, chipped over every one of the Kilmac defence, and finally over Rav into the the right hand side of the goal. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna have another look at this. I just love how tidy this finishes. It just picks his spot perfectly, no need to blast it, and it's perfect. And as if that wasn't enough, though, it was. Centra piled on and scored a fourth goal. So yeah, a comprehensive 4-0 win for Centra. Probably the biggest defeat Kilmac have ever had, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, this was huge for Centra. On the home side, you can see what the fans think. That's what it means to them. Like, they were towards the bottom of not the bottom of the table, but the bottom of the top half of the table. Bottom of the title chasing pack, I suppose, would be the best term to use. But anyway, 4-0, and that is it. That was something spectacular, I have to say, from Central. Really did the business on Kilmac. Now we move on to Portlaw United against Dynamos Zimbabwe in what was one of the most bizarre games of the year, I think. You're going to see why, but oh my god, there's just so much that happened in this. Anyway, the scoring was opened by Portlaw, Warren Cleary getting the goal, and that wasn't too unusual. I thought that was okay, fair enough. And then a mistake from the Dynamos Zimbabwe defence allowed Portlaw in again to make it 2-0. So yeah, I was starting to think, okay, there's something going on here. Now, Dynamos did pull back a goal here, and I thought, okay, it's just not going to be their day. But then Dynamos pulled back again. Donald Dungo Trumpango this time with the goal, and I mean, I was really taken aback there. But then pulling forward again, and this was just the most bizarre own goal I think I've ever seen. Made it 3-2 to Portlaw, and you just can't explain anything like this. This is unbelievable stuff that's happening here. I don't know. I literally don't know. Because, like, you see it, he just, what the fuck is he thinking? Like, oh my god, he's under, I'm like, fair enough, he's under pressure, but, like, what the fuck is he doing? Oh no, he's just terrible. Like, and Sean Power getting forward, and, like, fair enough, it's not a great shot, but what the fuck is going on there? Jesus, he buries it, never. Christ. Yeah, sweet. Anyway, Don Dungo Trumpango made amends for Dynamos Zimbabwe, scoring the third goal for his team in that game, and his second of the day to make it 3-3. It was a really exciting game. I mean, this is if I'm not mistaken, the second 3-3 draw in a row that they've been involved in. They're Dynamos Zimbabwe, or sorry, not Dynamos, Portlaw United. But anyway, yeah, I suppose they won't be complaining. Move on to Kent FC and Atlético Sunflower Shop. So one team near the top of the table, and one team already eliminated, and it was fairly obvious to see that from the way the game panned out. Gary Lineker getting the first goal very early on, and then Gary Lineker getting his second inside 6 minutes. So yeah, it was not looking good for Atlético. And then Anna Finnegan somehow got through. Like, that was absolutely abysmal defending. We have a few eliminations to get through. Speaking of being eliminated, we have a few eliminations to get through at the end of the week. We'll get through those at the end of the next episode. But anyway, Pissman scores a goal there, and then it's already not looking good, and it gets even worse. The defense, I think, is just giving up kind of, but it's still terrible. Anyway, it's 5-0. It's not looking good, and it gets somehow even worse. It's 6-0, and Kents do not let up at all. I'm getting flashbacks to St. Mary's at this point. Anna Finnegan with a really nice finish in fairness, as bad as Atlético Sunflower Shop, where you have to give credit where credit is due. Gary Lineker getting through though, and he's unselfish and squares it to the Pissman. And the Pissman in return is unselfish and squares it to Gary Lineker, who finds the back of the net to make it 8-0 to Kent. The demolition derby is not complete though, and on the back of a poor pass from the back, it is George Weah who tries to get into the box, and he just finds a nice way to tuck it into the bottom corner there. Really nice curling finish into the bottom corner. And we'll say it again. Anyway, and he gets a second goal there somehow. I mean, in fairness to Rusty, he tried his best, but he didn't just have enough. With his defence not helping. So it's 10-0. We've hit double digits against the Atlético Sunflower Shop for the second time this season. However, this, luckily for them, was as bad as it was ever going to get in the match. 10-0 to Kens. There's not much I can say. That's a really... If you're beating another team 10-0, you're really good, but it says a lot about Atlético Sunflower Shop too, so I wouldn't be over the moon with that. From the Atlético Sunflower Shop point of view. Move on then to Kiersey's United and Dunhill Electric Co. And Kiersey's have been something of a fortress. It has been something of a fortress now in the Kilmac League, and it opened up that way too. Dunhill were under a lot of pressure, but some spectacular goalkeeping heroics from David O'Neill made sure that the score kept it 0-0 for most of the first half. And then a header flashed across the face of goal there from Zbigniew Boniek, and that was some of the very many chances that Kiersey's enjoyed during this game. But it was Dunhill against all the odds who would open up the scoring after what appeared to be a foul. The referee played the advantage and played the ball in as far as Belwash, who played it out to Raja Nainggolan, and he just plays in a really nice finish from the edge of the box to make it 1-0. And all of a sudden, Kiersey's are looking at their 4th defeat of the season. This is not something that happens very often. But Bongo tries to rectify it, and he just fires it wide. It really should have been a goal from him. We've expected so much better. Hugi Bapap's injury too was appearing to be underperforming, but this attack was blown up short. 1-0 to Dunhill Electric Company. Huge win for them. We'll see at the end of the next episode whether it was enough to keep them up, because as far as I know, that a lot of teams getting eliminated hinges off the result. That'll happen in the next live match of week 31. We have St. Declan's Athletic and Rathgor Dynamos to finish, and St. Declan's looking to end any title ambitions that Rathgor have. And the Brig on his return has really helped the team stay up. They've been very good since he came back, and he's been a valuable member of that team and all that. So there's not much that I can say. But anyway, still Rathgor are a team that are determined to keep any title ambitions alive. You don't want to be just playing for mid-table spots. Absolutely not. And the Wicklow Monster, despite not scoring, he does set up, I believe, Willie John Kiley. Richie Power, there for the a nice W there. But St. Declan's Athletic are at home, and they were eager to please the home crowd. And Mr. Collins are getting the header. It should have been a goal from the Brig, I think. But maybe that was intentional. Maybe he's not selfish. I don't know. But anyway, then Rathgor get another goal, and it's a really nice finish, really good link-up play, I have to say, there between the players before half time. But despite a very entertaining first half, there were absolutely no goals to speak of in the second half. So anyway, that is how it finished. I've been Remember the Plan. Thank you for watching my videos. If you'd like to see more, please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, guys, take care.